Welcome to The Explainer. So today we're taking George S. Clason's 1926 classic, The Richest Man in Babylon, and honestly, we're doing something pretty special with it. We're going to translate these ancient parables into a highly actionable 21st century wealth building playbook. If you've ever felt completely overwhelmed by modern financial advice, this explainer is going to strip all of that back to the absolute fundamentals. Okay, let's just dive right into this. You might be wondering, why are we still taking money advice from ancient Babylon? We live in an era of 401ks, crypto, side hustles, right? Yet so many of us still feel totally trapped by the exact same cycle of debt and living paycheck to paycheck that plagued people literally thousands of years ago in Babylon, which was the world's first great trading hub. So why is that? Well, because while our financial tools have definitely evolved, human nature hasn't. Our source material uses the wisdom of characters like Arcad, the titular richest man in Babylon, to strip away all those modern distractions and reveal universal financial truths. Now, society constantly pressures us to look wealthy today, often at the massive expense of actually being wealthy tomorrow. As our sources point out, we are literally conditioned to believe that being broke but having flashy things is somehow better than driving a mid-90s Toyota and actually having money in the bank. So we're going to learn how to stop caring about who has the fancier car at the high school reunion and start building a real, solid foundation. To build your personal financial blueprint, we've compressed Clason's genius 7 Cures for a Lean Purse and 5 Laws of Gold into 5 distinct, actionable modern habits. We'll be looking at pay your future self first, control your modern expenses, put your money to work, guard your growing wealth, and finally, the ultimate investment is you. Let's tackle them one by one. Habit number 1, pay your future self first. This is the absolute foundation of wealth, paying yourself before you pay literally anyone else. The book emphasizes one stark, super famous mathematical rule. Save at least 10%, 1/10 of your income to create an estate for your future. Whether your income is variable, salaried, huge, or tiny, you absolutely must capture 10% of it. This is the first law of gold. Think about it. If you pay the grocer, the landlord, and your streaming services first, well, you're paying everyone except yourself. A part of all you earn is yours to keep. The crucial point here is treating this 10% like rent paid to your future self. In today's modern world, the absolute best way to implement this is through automation. Automating this transfer the second payday hits turns saving into your identity, not just, leftovers at the end of the month. And hey, if you're struggling with debt right now, negotiate your payments, but keep that 10% going yourself, even if you have to start a little smaller. You've got to build that habit. Moving on to habit 2, control your modern expenses. Once you're paying yourself first, the next step in this blueprint is identifying the leaks in your purse by getting your expenses under control. It is so incredibly easy to confuse our desires with our actual needs, isn't it? As Clason points out, as your income grows, your lifestyle and your expenses will naturally rise up to match it, unless you actively intervene. You have to actively budget, discipline yourself, live below your means, and make smart, long-term choices. Things like eventually owning your home, for example, just to avoid total financial disaster later on. Next up, habit 3, put your money to work. Now that you've got this growing pile of savings because you're keeping your expenses in check, you must make that gold multiply. It simply cannot just sit there. The value of money is like a tree seed. It takes time to grow. Saving is literally just the first step. The true science of wealth involves sowing that money into a productive field. We're talking modern fields here, like broad market index funds or real estate. You want your money to labor diligently for you. Like Arcad taught back in Babylon, you want it multiplying like flocks in the field. Idle money, that's just wasted potential. So if we map out the real power of delayed gratification, it looks a bit like this. Day 1 starts with that automated 10%. By year 1, you've sown the seed in an investment. But look at year 5 and beyond. This is the sweet spot where your earnings actually begin to earn. This is the absolute magic of compound interest. The longer your money is invested, the more opportunities it has to compound. Sure, it takes a lot of patience, but eventually, the tree of wealth flourishes and provides shade for the rest of your life. Habit number 4, guard your growing wealth. As your tree of wealth grows, well, so do the threats to it, which is why you have to fiercely protect your treasure from loss. We have some seriously amazing tools today, right? Algorithmic trading, super accessible robo-advisors. But Clason warns us in his 3rd law of gold to never trust our own inexperience when it comes to preserving capital. We should always consult seasoned fiduciaries and people who actually have a proven track record of handling money wisely. Because there's a massive modern trap we all face. Gold flees those who chase romantic desires in unfamiliar ventures. Like dropping your hard-earned savings into whatever meme coin is currently trending on TikTok. The fourth and fifth laws of gold explicitly warn against forcing impossible earnings or following tricksters. Instead, wealth clings to the cautious owner, the one who filters out the noise, invests only in what they actually understand, and listens to genuine experts. And finally, habit 5, the ultimate investment is you. Let's explore the seventh cure for a lean purse, which focuses on the actual asset that generates all the gold in the first place, you. To truly build wealth over the long haul, you absolutely must increase your earning ability. This means actively cultivating your own powers, studying constantly, and increasing your specialized skills. By continually educating yourself and getting better at what you do, you naturally lower your financial risk while simultaneously rocketing up your income potential. It is literally the ultimate asymmetric bet. Our sources actually highlight this really interesting Jewish proverb. You don't need intelligence to have luck, but you do need luck to have intelligence. It perfectly underscores the absolute necessity of critical thinking and proactive preparation. The parables in Babylon are constantly reminding us that opportunity usually only knocks once. Vague dreams just aren't going to cut it. You need proactive preparation and the quote-unquote luck of intelligence so that you can seize those opportunities the exact moment they arise. So I want to leave you with this final provocative thought. If a massive opportunity presented itself this very afternoon, are you financially prepared to seize it? Take action today, guys. Start automating that 10%, get a grip on your modern spending, put your money to work, guard it fiercely, and never, ever stop investing in your own skills. Implement these 5 timeless habits and ensure you are truly ready to build lasting wealth. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.